Well, everybody, there's no rest for the nerdy in this world, as even more insane reports about Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness are out there circulating on the web, and yes, I want to talk about it. What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerdvengers Tower, as always, and this one's pretty wild, man. I was already planning on doing a video all about Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness because there were a couple of different reports that came out yesterday about how Supreme Strange, or the dark version of Doctor Strange that we saw in the What If show, is going to be in the Multiverse of Madness, something that we had been talking about on the channel for a little bit, but it is more or less confirmed now, or at least as much as these things can be confirmed before, officially released or put out by Marvel. So that's pretty wild, but I actually want to start with a report that's older that is recirculating right now and people are getting all upset about. There's a lot of kind of mixed feelings about. So let's start with Tom Cruise, Iron Man. Now, I literally just saw this making waves on the internet yesterday, and I thought maybe there was a new report out there from the Diz Insider or Skylar Schuler talking about this. I remember when they talked about this back in the day, and apparently no. Apparently it's just that old rumor of Tom Cruise Iron Man is recirculating online, and some people are upset. Now, first, let me just say, I absolutely love this idea. I'm all for it. And my understanding was that this was going to sort of be a cameo or some place where you visit an alternate reality where Tom Cruise is Iron Man. And I remember at the time there were even reports that maybe it started out that way and it got even crazier, that Tom Cruise was going to play a bigger role in the movie and maybe even in the MCU moving forward. That, to me, again, would be awesome. I know not everybody loves Tom Cruise. I know some people really dislike Tom Cruise. But to me, regardless of what he does outside of movies, I think he's a phenomenal actor. And I think he could really put a hard edge on Tony Stark and be a very good villainous Tony Stark. But I think the original report was just that we were going to see this world where these alternate versions of these characters were going to pop up, like Joaquin Phoenix as Doctor Strange, because he was almost cast as Doctor Strange, Tom Cruise as Iron Man, as he was almost cast as Iron Man, and then even John Krasinski as Captain America, because he was originally going to be Captain America. Who knows for sure if that's still what's on the table, and I know that the Multiverse of Madness is going to be an insane film with a lot of different things going on, but I also know that since the time of the Diz Insider reporting this, the movie's been through a lot of different changes, and they're always changing things at, movies and over at Marvel, but particularly with the Multiverse of Madness, many different things have been changing. Like, it just came out a week ago that they really wanted Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to play a big, significant role in that movie, and that he was going to fight the Scarlet Witch and get absolutely decimated. Apparently, that didn't happen for whatever reason, scheduling conflicts or whatever, and it's yet to be determined whether Hugh Jackman as Wolverine will be in the movie at all. But if he is, it seems like it will be in a smaller role and not in that crazy big role that maybe they originally wanted. So this all kind of stems from back in 2019 when a lot of different rumors and reports were coming out there, like the one about Sir Patrick Stewart meeting with Kevin Feige. And that kind of takes us into the newer news, the new information about what is going on out there, as it's been revealed by Big Screen Leaks, who is an outlet that I trust. I think they do good work, that it's going to be Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier in Multiverse of Madness. But that's not all. Let's get into this new juicy stuff. So here we have that Tom Cruise rumor again, just really, really making waves. And let's talk about this. An exclusive over here by One Take News. And the author is, again, the Big Screen Leaks. Now, he's talking about in this article here that they broke in the latest issue of Tales from the Draft, which we're going to look at as well because there's even juicier info in there. They're talking about how an evil version of Doctor Strange, the one we saw in episode 4 of What If, aka Strange Supreme, would be in Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness, or in the Multiverse of Madness. I know I keep saying into the Multiverse of Madness, whatever, sorry.
I'm sorry, Earth is closed today.
Minutes after the article was posted, Scooper Daniel RPK, or Daniel Rickman, who has a very good track record, confirmed our scoop on his Patreon. Something else we heard regarding this is that a set for the darker evil version of the Sanctum Sanctorum is being built as well. We don't know if Cumberbatch has already shot these scenes or if they'll be in the upcoming reshoots. All we know is that Strange Supreme will be in the film. And so they're kind of talking about that. In their other report, they had said, in Big Screen Leaks' other report, that yes, Supreme Strange is going to be in there. They're going to be making the Sanctum Sanctorum. They're building that set, a darker sanctum for this character, and they're also building Wundagore Mountain, which is rumored, by the way, to be the place that Wanda is at in the post-credit scene of WandaVision. Okay, so a lot of wild stuff going on. Let's try to piece this together. Let's try to figure out what this could all mean. As of right now, what we understand is that Wanda, more or less, will be the main villain of the movie. Some people are saying that Shuma Gorath is involved. Some people are saying Shuma Gorath is not involved and that was misdirection. I personally believe Shuma or something like Shuma, which is a big, long play with some of these creatures we've been seeing in What If, and maybe even connected to the post or the ending of Shang-Chi. Something monstrous and evil is going to be involved in the film. But I believe Wanda wanting her kids and people saying she can't have them is going to do something to her, twist her, make her evil. It's crazy that they're building the set of like an evil sanctum for this guy. The Wundagore Mountain thing makes sense. That is apparently tied again to what Wanda is doing and maybe even the search for her children. And as far as how this could all tie into multiversal versions of other characters, I mean, let's just talk about some of the things we've heard. We've heard that Wanda's going to go crazy. Everybody's going to fight her, including a crazy fight with Charles Xavier, a lot of Fox X-Men, a lot of Marvel characters, a lot of Sony characters. But, with this idea that we're going to get maybe a Tom Cruise Iron Man and something like that, I hope this isn't just a cameo type thing. And what we've heard of America Chavez going through different universes, perhaps what we're going to see is maybe the beginning of the movie where Wanda is working with Doctor Strange and America Chavez, and they're going through the multiverse trying to stop something, right? And this idea that maybe Strange will say, hey, I'll help you find your children through the multiverse if you help me shut down the craziness that's going on out there. I think you're partially responsible. I'm partially responsible. Shuma's partially responsible. Help me end this, multiverse threat, and then I will help you find your children. And maybe the beginning of the movie is them going throughout different parts of the multiverse, either chasing after something they're trying to stop, like Shuma, or finding other information. And then about halfway through the movie, or maybe going into the third act, Wanda will snap when she realizes that Strange can't actually help her, and then she starts taking people out. That could be one explanation, and then, the universe comes together. It's also possible that people are already trying to track down Wanda and destroy her. Like, other universes have become aware of the multiverse of madness and what is happening. They might blame the Scarlet Witch and be coming after her. And so you might see these people from other universes coming into our universe. Regardless, when you start thinking about all the crazy rumors and things that are going on, this movie just seems absolutely insane to me, and I'm very excited to see how it's all going to play out. There's so many rumors. My brain's having trouble of figuring out how it's all going to fit together. They are doing a lot of crazy stuff in reshoots, but apparently they shot the Patrick Stewart stuff a long time ago. So the crazy movie-making magic of Marvel Studios is going to allow some really insane stuff to be happening in Doctor Strange. And, we were all wondering after Avengers Endgame, like, when is the next insane Marvel movie with just so many different Avengers and crazy things like that? And I think it's going to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's not going to be our Avengers. It's going to be multiversal, but you're going to see an incredible cast, a ton of different surprises, things that are just mind-blowing, and I can't wait to see how it's all pieced together. Keep in mind, again, that you have Michael Waldron, the lead writer, all intents and purposes, the showrunner of the Loki series. Love this dude, and you've got Sam Raimi. So I think we're in for one of the wildest rides in cinema, period. And I'd love to know what you guys think about some of these crazy rumors when it comes to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of our videos in your recommended feed. And check out our live streaming channel, man, where we are talking about tons of nerdy things and getting input from the fans. It's always just a good time over on the live streams. Kind of a different environment than these videos, but still really chill. So check that out. And as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video.